Hello everyone, I'm back. Today we are going to be making an animal fossil. So it kind of have some of the ingredients that the moon dough had, except we're going to use flour, salt, and water. It's still going to have that effect of the moon dough because we want to make dough, and then we're going to make a fossil out of it. So I have all my supplies in front of me. I have my big bowl, my cup of water, my salt, and this is the container that you will have. Also the flour. So you have these containers and you have this dinosaur, or you'll have a dinosaur kind of like this. So this is what I'm going to use to make my fossil and the dough after I finish. So I'm going to start with pouring my flour into the big bowl. So I'm going to pour this into that. Again, you can do this outside. It doesn't have to be done inside. But since I'm in my dining room, I just thought, well, let's go ahead and do this. So I've added my flour into the bowl. Now I'm going to add my salt. And again, this is the size of the salt and flour that y'all will get from the pack, the Club on the Go. So I'm going to stir it up a little bit before I add water so that it's mixed in pretty good with each other. Okay, so I have it stirred up. The flour and the salt are mixed together. I'm now going to add water to it. And you just add water and stir it until it's doughy. So I'm not going to pour the whole thing of water in there. I'm going to do some stirring first, and then I'll add more water as I go. So if you look at it, it's already starting to stick together a little bit, but it needs a little bit more water, so I'm going to add some more water. So we are almost there. It's a little slimy. So I'm going to put some more flour in it, or continue to mix it so it's not so running. And you can add more flour to it if you need to. And magically delicious. So I'm going to keep stirring. And it's slowly getting doughy so that we will have the fossil. You will have to let it dry when you put the animal in there to make the fossil. Again, just keep stirring. We're almost there. I'm going to add just a little bit more flour to try to thicken it up so it's not so slimy. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have some more flour, and I'm just going to add a little bit in there. Just a little bit. So I just sprinkled a little bit of flour in there to try to give it a little more thickness and doughiness. As you can tell, this silver bowl is my favorite bowl to use for this stuff because it's big and it doesn't hold on to the mess. And see, with a little more flour, it made it more doughy. Made it more doughy. Okay, I'm going to put it in my hand. And in my other hand, I'm going to put flour so that it's not so sticky to my hand. Well, it looks like it's going to fall back in there. So I'm going to let it fall back in there. And then put flour on my hands and grab it. I'm then going to roll it and toss it. So I covered my hands. And flour so it doesn't stick to me. Okay, so I'm gonna keep rolling it into a ball. Again, it kind of looks like the moon dough we did a couple of weeks ago.
Who was it that?
Ignore my child in the video and the TV. I have 2 children who entertain themselves. And again, you just keep rolling it until it gets doughy and it's not sticking in your hand. So I'm gonna roll into a ball. Again, you can do this outside. You don't have to do it inside. If you're messy or you think you will get messy, I would recommend doing it outside and not inside, so that you're not making a mess in your parents' house. Okay, so I think I have it pretty much doughy. I'm gonna roll in a ball, and then I'm going to make my fossil with the dinosaur. So I'm gonna flatten it out with the dinosaur so that I have that fossil. So I've now moved my dough. Let you see. So I'll flatten it out And I'm now going to add the dinosaur. And then I will show you what it looks like after I have made the fossil. If your dinosaur gets sticky, you can always add flour so that it's not as sticky.